Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Back on May 19th of 2019, I did a video, is it worth buying a PlayStation 3? Fast forward 5 years later, and I came across a vehicle, wow, a video this morning that it said PlayStation 3 in 2024, PS3 still, the PlayStation Store still works, but it's falling apart. I was on here last night going, browsing, and there are things that they definitely took out. First thing you would notice, if you go into games, all games, once it loads, that the PlayStation 2 Classics and the PlayStation 1 Classics, you can see how so you got bundles, there's 109 categories. PlayStation 2 Classic games, you got 12. PS1 Classics, you got 21. You got PSN that has 69 games. PS Vita games, 472. PlayStation 3 full games, 76. And PS2 Classic is 12, and so on. And then you got the platform PS4, which they obviously will not work. PlayStation 3, PSP, PS Vita. You got the whole 734 PlayStation Vitas. And then you got, your genres, your action, adventures, and anyway, and you still got your free and all that stuff. But anyway, the main thing I wanted to talk about in this video is that the Xbox 360, I heard that they closed their store, I think, last week or so, back in the end of July. And we all have to remember that the PlayStation 3 came out in 2006. It's going to come up to 18 years ago. And look in that time frame. So PS3 came out in 2006. You fast forward 7 years, 2013, came out with the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. You fast forward another 7 years, 2020, you got the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. So also keep in mind that having the PlayStation Store, it could be a good possibility that the PlayStation Store is going to be eventually closing on the PS3. I don't think it's falling apart. I'm pretty sure you can still get your PlayStation 1 games on here, more than just 21 games. Like here you have all your classic PlayStation 1 classic games. So I'm pretty sure you can still get them. Type. Okay, you can still get Darkstalkers. See the Command and Conquer one is not on here anymore. So they took that off. But yeah, you can still get your PlayStation 1 Classics on here. Let's go to, PlayStation. Doesn't have, okay, plays PS2. Yeah, you got, and here's all your PS2 classics. So you still have, technically you can still get, even though they say 20, even though they say 12 still in the PlayStation Store, you can technically still access all the PlayStation 2 classic games if you type in PS2. So they're not completely technically gone. So I type in here's the Suzuki TD Superbikes Wheelbarrow Racing Championship. I can buy that right now and play that right now. Grand Theft Auto. Do they still have Grand Theft Auto? Yeah, they do. Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. Grand Theft Auto Trilogy. Grand Theft Auto, all 3 games in Epic Auto. So for $40 you could get Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City and San Andreas, and stuff like that. So you can still get your PlayStation 2, like God Hands. So technically the PlayStation 3 is not falling apart. So I don't know where that YouTuber got that from. You can still access your PlayStation 2, you can still access the PS3 Store, you can still access all your classic PS2 games. You'll just have to go onto the search bar, type in PS1 or type in PS2, and it comes up with all the games that they took off. Like I said, that's like on the PS2 it has 12, on the PS1 it has 21, but like I mentioned before, type in PS1 has all the PS1 games, and on the PS2 type in PS2 has all the games. So you get more than just 12, you get more than just 21. But do keep it. I want everybody to to understand that. Give it a couple more, months, and the PlayStation 3 store might be shut down. But if you still want to access your PS3, you still want to buy stuff on PS3, you can still do that. You'll just have to put your funds on your PlayStation 4 or your PS5, or you can still add funds on your PlayStation 3 account. As far as I never used my PS3 to redeem anything, but I'm pretty sure you still can. You can still access my videos on TV shows and movies on here. Because they used, like I said, in 2019, they used to have TVs and movies, and they took that off. As far as the apps go, like, I'm not even sure if Amazon Prime Video would even work on the PlayStation 3. I never used it. Spotify, again, I never used it. MLB TV Premium, whatever, the MLB, I never used it. Netflix, I've never used it. You gotta also remember when the PlayStation 3 came out, a lot of people were using these apps, like the Netflix, for example. Like Headset, never used it. Colors, I never. Okay, that's on the PlayStation Vita. Okay, that's on the PS Vita as well. So make sure you also. I'm gonna zoom in here. Make sure you guys read that says for PS Vita. YouTube, obviously. Move Me. I never downloaded like $100. What the heck is that? Move Me is not a game. It's a software server applying for the PlayStation 3 system that motion controls an input device using the PS3 system. The PlayStation 3i. Oh, okay. I don't have the PlayStation 3 camera. And the PS2. What the heck? The PlayStation 2 system data. Okay, so I've really never used the PS2 system data, but you can still use some of the apps. Like I mentioned, I never used any of these apps. Like IGN, I think I did download that. No, I never. Actually, I didn't use it. But some of these apps on the PS3 I never used. Red Bull TV, never used. Amazon Prime, I never used. So I don't even know if you can still use it or not. Add-ons. like it's 2024, so it's 18 years since the PS3 launched. It's everyone's, you know, you can still access the PlayStation Store. I don't think the PlayStation Store is falling apart. But like I mentioned, it's been 18 years since the PS3 is launched. So it could be a good possibility that they are going to eventually close down the PlayStation 3 Store. But that's my personal preference on that. So that is my preference on the, in 2024 on the PlayStation 3. You can still access it. You can still access all your PS1 games on your. You can access all the PS2 games. Just make sure you go into the search bar and do it that way. I'm pretty sure you can still redeem codes on the PlayStation 3 and stuff like that. Hope you guys are enjoying these videos that I do, and we'll see you guys for more videos in the future. Thanks for watching, everybody.